It all comes down to this. It's the only thing I can actually say. Is welcome back, guys, to episode number 13 of the FIFA 21 Grimsby Down to Glory. I'm hoping can be the season finale, but now I know it's episode 13. I am not looking forward to this one. As you can see, if you haven't seen the last episode, it's vital you watch that one, and the one before that, and the one before that, because play two Prem teams there. As we are sitting in third position, which is usually promotion, but of course in our luck it's a championship. It is the playoffs, as Sheffield United sit above us on a massive leap of goal difference. Burnley are top of the league. We actually could have caught them in the last episode. Everything went wrong, as today we have 3 games, including the first game, which is Sheffield United. A must win. We've got to beat them to try and leapfrog them. And then we have Barnsley away at Oakwell, which is a bit of a derby. They've got a bit of a rivalry, not a harsh one, but like a friendly rivalry. As then we go into the fiercest one of all, Hull City, a big derby at Blundell Park. So the game's not very easy today, as you might be able to tell. I'm trying to keep it calm, because if we do win all 3, we will be promoted. I don't know what can be said if we lose to Sheffield United and win the other 2. I don't know if it'll be promotion, because of course that relies on Sheffield United. It's going to be the playoffs if we don't, but we really want automatics. Winning the league also looks very difficult for us, as we'll get into the press. Daniel Waitman, hopefully I've got your name right, sign Sergio, or so let a centre-back cover, or Semenyo from Bristol for the wings or up front. That is a great suggestion. Cody loves the Celts, says next season if you get to the Prem, Ayling is aging, you should sign Drama from Leeds. That is a good one as well. I plan on actually getting him. I was looking through the Leeds team. I thought I need a right back. I looked at him, but then I didn't see Luke Ayling. Went to the free agent, saw him there. So that's the reason I actually went for Luke Ayling in the first place. Still hasn't signed a contract as well, so possibly could not be signed Luke Ayling. I'll have to see what I can do with that. That's a good idea. And finally, Pig Noobs Games, always with a comment saying sign Ivan Toney, and he suggested to get a comment. And I think Ivan Toney's quite common this year, so I'm trying to avoid that. If there's no other striker, of course we'll take him. He's a great striker, but at the moment I'm looking elsewhere. But a good suggestion. Don't know if it fits our team as well. So yeah, that is the press done. That is everything done. As we are going to play all 3 games today as well. I'd be crazy not to, unless we beat Sheffield United. They maybe lose the second game of this episode, where their second game is, and we beat Barnsley. And then the Hull City game, no, I'd kind of want to play that one as well, because of course its importance as a derby. So I think I'm definitely going to play all 3, starting with the Blades. Who doesn't want to get the most important game out of the way? As I'm looking at the academy now, and although he's not the best of players, I definitely want to keep this guy, Jordan McEwen. It's like James McEwen's son. I don't think he has a son in real life, but still, I've got to keep him around. He's got the same name as our legend, of course, who did move on as a free agent. I hated to see that. Maybe bring him back at some point if he's still playing, as we need to play this game and focus on ourselves here and not James. He's moved on, so we've got to get the best team out here. Is Pope back? He is, but he's still got a bit of a knock. He will... I don't think I'm going to put him straight in the team. I'll keep on the bench and actually go back to what we started with. So Schubert is in the goal. Ayling, Gehi, Gregerson and Josh Doig at left back. He's going to go back to left back as well, not wing back. 5 at the back was such a bad decision from me. With Harper, Patterson and Dowell in the midfield. Sorescu on the right. He's been great this season compared to last. Decadova-Reid on the left. And Luke Jeffcott as the lone striker. Also thinking, there he is in the screen, Dowell. I think Dowell is an ex-Blade. I think he might have been on loan or something. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Maybe Osborne, I don't know. As we've got Burke as well, who's on the bench, an ex-Blade. They've both been released. They've got Manny Boateng as well, my ex-striker from my first series. And this game has absolutely everything riding on it. Verips in goal for Sheffield United. Bogle, Sek, Vitao, Dasowicz and Lowe in the back 5. Tufan Koulibaly and Evander in the midfield. He's a great little Brazilian with Mukela and Emmanuel Boateng up front. It's a great team. I think they've lost a bit of quality. Paulinho's not there, of course. Probably moved on because they weren't top of the league, which I expected the squad these have to win the league. I know Burnley have a good one, but these have got a really good one. Bit of a kit clash. I mean, last time I checked as well, these had only lost 1 game all season long. That's how hard this game is going to be, but we've got to start on the front foot. Reid in the middle, gives it to Patterson now. He's kind of playing for a bit of a contract, shoots really poorly though. And they beat us in the reverse fixture, I think it was 1-0. at Bramall Lane. That was like the second game of the season, our first defeat, as Gregerson does nick the ball there. It's a good ball up to Patterson. Patterson over the top looking for Jeffcott. We've got a break early on. Jeffcott has to score. Verips with a great save. Harper keeps it alive onto Decadova-Reid. Put that back in the middle to Harper. He's got to turn Rekic or David or Wicks or whatever his name was, and he just could not turn him. That Rekic as well, the defender, I think that's his name, or Sekic, something like that. He has been the best defender all season. He's got like the player of the month about 5 times compared to the 2 that I think the Burnley keeper's got it, so he's one of the best players in the division. Linked with Arsenal in real life, I think. So remember, this can't be a draw. Their goal difference is so much better than ours. We have to try and win the game. We have the home advantage. Let's get it done as Evander's running up the field. Boateng making a position up front. He drills it into Boateng. He's going to look for Evander again. It's a good chance for the Blades, and it's a good foot in from Gregerson, who's coming into his element a lot recently. A lot better defending from him. It's almost 20 minutes in a corner for the Blades. Decadova-Reid does get it away though, and we are on an edge. Luke Ayling out to Sorescu, round the middle to Dowell. Dowell needs to try and find a pass here. It's a good one. Down the line to Jamie Patterson. Has to keep it in. Find someone on the edge again in Dowell. He's been one of his best players this season. He's done a good sidestep. Get the ball again. As no, it's fallen to Koulibaly, and that's the problem. They've got 5 at the back, but these 2 up front they've got are rapid. As Manny Boateng is running through, he's one-on-one with Schubert. We can't catch up. Matt Gay's trying his hardest, and it is a goal for Sheffield United on the half-hour mark. It's the worst possible start to the game we could have, as the Blades in second place take the lead over us in third and increase that gap to 3 plus goal difference. You could see our bench there was absolutely heartbroken. Traore on his feet, as I am a bit here. Schubert, his near post, should be saving that. And we are behind at home in the biggest game of our season so far. Not good at all. Heartbreaking, man. I don't like chasing games as well, as we've got to chase it against Sheffield United. I'm not getting ahead of myself though still, because of course they can bottle it against Barnsley. And no, they don't play Barnsley, do they? They can bottle it in their next 2 games, which I'm very much hoping at this moment in time, as we get the ball into Jamie Patterson here, into Jeffcott, round to Harper. It's a 1-2, Patterson into on it, and Dejan Sorescu throwing it into Patterson again. He's having a bit of involvement, is the Cam, who's out of contract as well, so playing for his part in the team next year. Don't be offside. He isn't. Down with a good turn into Jeffcott, has to score, and he's missed like literally from 2 yards out, and oh my days, what a miss. Luke Jeffcott just had to side foot that in. It's on his left foot, but you can't miss from that range. Verips will be lucky that that went over his bar. And I can't believe he's missed that. Still fighting for the ball though. Patterson can't get there. That's to Reid, isn't it? Yes. Just before half-time would be a great time to score. Jeffcott with a turn. It's been made space for him from Patterson. Jeffcott tries to shoot the same way, and he's being took down. Referee. No penalty given. I can't believe that. It was a bit of an ask, as Jeffcott has the ball in the middle again, and Verips with a great save. We are pushing at the end of this first half here. It is still 1-0 to Sheffield United. Ball whipped into the box. Jeffcott almost with a header, and it's clawed away from, I think that was Koulibaly. It is 1-0 to the Blades at half-time, but the pressure we've put on in that second half, or the end of the first half, should I say, is what we need to take into the second half. I don't know what I could change. Maybe Burke. I mean, Traore isn't having the best game. Or maybe I risk Pope. No, I can't do that. I've got to think about the playoffs if it's going to come to that. And yeah, got to go into the second half with the same team. Just looking for a bit of a change in fortune, which looks like we're getting in the second half, but no goal for it. And it doesn't help that we're coming into this game on a bit of bad form as well. I know we lost to Middlesbrough, who were in the relegation zone. I think they've actually clawed themselves out of it. So congratulations, Borough. Ruined our season, but made yours. As Tufal puts it round to Mikelka with a great turn, and what a save from Schubert. That is why we have him in the net. Yes, inconsistent at times, but a save like that keeps us in the game, as we need to defend the corner as well. Make sure it's all worth it. Gregerson doesn't get there, and it's just over the bar. Oh, now he comes on. Oh my God, they've put Paulinho off the bench. What about that for a challenge, as that's chipped towards Bobby Decadova-Reid? Never getting there as Verips has his hands on the ball. Put the pressure on, boys. Put the pressure on when they put the ball on the floor like that. We've just got to run at them. Got to run. I'm thinking about a formation change as well. Trying to get it more attacking with maybe the free cams and get Oliver Burke on now, as Harper's going to keep this ball. Back to Josh Doig. In the middle there to Jeffcott. Need a run around. We're going to give it to Harper instead. Now round to Jamie Patterson. Please keep that in. You can't let that go out. He's on the ball. Patterson getting involved a lot from Cam. I'm thinking about switching in for Dowell. As here he is on the ball. Into Harper again. Oh, and it's just tapped away. And Dowell again on the ball. We're just fighting. We are fighting like beavers, as Chris Kamara would say. As we've got the ball now onto Patterson. Is he onside? Jeffcott goes to chip the keeper. Oh, and it's just over the bar. We can't do anything to score now. Jeffcott is going to come off as well. He hasn't had his luck in this game. And the ex-Sheffield United man himself, Oliver Burke, plays for him in the real life still. Scored against Man United. Comes on against his old team. Please do something against them as well. If it actually is Emmanuel Boateng's goal to separate us here, I am going to be heartbroken as Decadova keeps it. Of course we have that massive form and just spiral off when we need to stay on it. As Doig puts it around the corner though. One goal, to be honest, I don't want to draw at all, but one goal would still do us better than what we're doing now. And we still can't get that ball. It falls straight through to the defender. We're just not having the luck. And the game we actually have more possession in, we're losing. Proves how we play. We play counter-attacking football. As Patterson could prove it here. Ball through to Oliver Burke. This has to go in. Burke one-on-one. And he scored. It is 1-1. What a big goal in the season for Grimsby Town. As it is the ex-Sheffield United man Burke off the bench to get us what we needed. Get in. Of course, I'm still not as happy as I should be. We are, of course, behind the Blades still if this result goes through on goal difference. But that is a big goal in the grand scheme of things. One more and we are into second place into the automatics. We've been the better team in this second half. The keeper, Verips, just could not get across. And Chris Wilder is fuming as his old man punishes him. And Josh Doig with the ball through the middle to Burke again. No, it's not. It's Patterson. Now it's Burke. Get that to Serescu. Being the best player this season, I think, from goal-scoring opportunities. As he scored a wonder goal from this range before. Can he do it again? Hits Sek in the face. But it's given us handball. We have a free kick in the 80th minute on the edge of the box with Dejan Serescu. Is there any better takers? I mean, Kieran Dowell looks like one. Verips in the net against Kieran Dowell on the free kick. We're going to aim it just there. Imagine if it's a free kick to put us in the lead. It's shot. Oh, and Verips saves. 5 minutes of the game to go. 5 minutes to push for this goal that could change and defy our season. It's Raheem Harper. Looks to go around the corner. It's a terrible place to give the ball away. Sek gives it to Manny Boateng. Mark Gay deals with him this time though. And he's been given us a free kick. I honestly don't understand that one, ref. If they score from this, as they don't, that would have been absolutely gut-wrenching as it's on to Koulibaly again. He came up for the corner. 2 minutes to go and it's Sheffield United with a bit of a chance here. On to Smith. On to Paulinho again. He's going to shoot. Is it Gregerson with a good slide? Doig, get off of him. As Gregerson's going to pass it back to the keeper. Mark Gehi now. I see Serescu on the wing. It's a poor ball. 3 minutes added on, which we need to try and keep calm on. Paulinho across to Manny Boateng, and it's poor from him. We've been let off, and it's Serescu as the final whistle is blown. It's a battle of the Mariners and the Blades at Blundell Park, which ends in a stalemate. One apiece. One apiece. It is not a good result at all, but it's what we'll take. If we would have lost that game, it would have been definitely the playoffs, but it is 1-1. We'll have to take it. Yep, Sheffield United still above us. Burnley have hit the 100-point mark. Don't expect that from them, the Clarence, as we are, of course, level on points with Sheffield United still. We must win the next 2 games. It is as simple as that. Hull City and Barnsley don't look the worst teams to play, but of course, derby games a bit, which add a bit of spice to them. The form we're on, we haven't won in 2 now, adds a bit to it as well. And I don't know the games that Sheffield United have left. We'll have to see. I would look at Burnley, but it's actually mathematically impossible for us to catch them. So, well done, Burnley. You have won the league. As who does Sheffield United have next? I'm looking at this side. They have Derby County at home. It's not the worst game for them, is it? As what's the final game that they have? Coventry away. Derby are in 9th and Coventry are in 19th. The winnable games for the Blades, aren't they? We've put ourselves in a bad position by not winning there. Oh, but like I said, the only thing we can do is win our remaining games. So I'm going to start Burke. Yeah, it might be a risk changing the team up a bit, but we haven't won in 2, might as well. With Schubert in the goal, Ayling, Gehi, Gregerson and Doig in the defence, with Harper, Dowell and Pope coming straight back in. We needed that quality over Patterson, who I think will be leaving us. He's not shown quality in that game. With Serescu, Burke and Decadova Reid as the front three. the team's Premier League quality. It's the run that we had at the start of the season, the little dip we've had right now, which has let us down from the title, to be honest with you. I think we could have won the title if we would have stayed on form, as it's another 5 at the back we face here against the Reds. And the last away game of the season, it is at Oakwell, of course, Barnley Stadium. It's an old one like Blundell Park is, and a very rich one in history. Got to win this, though, if we're going to keep up with the Blades, which, of course, we need to do, because I've got faith they could do something at Barnsley, or Derby, sorry. I'm going to be checking the results along at half-time with Walton in the goal. Williams, Heelick, Moonhalm, and Odor make up the back 5 with Thomas and Hove and Fraser not in the midfield. They've actually played 2 in the midfield with 3 up front. Fraser, Schmidt and Gould. No Corley Woodrow. I think he must have departed the club by now. He is a great player. And no offence, Derby, but I think he may have outgrown them a little bit. Potential to be in the Prem, in my opinion. And Raheem Harper with the ball. 11 minutes in. Nothing has happened. It's just been played around the middle as Pope is back from injury. But I said I won't play him. The form we're on at the moment probably shows that we need him. And we need Dal forward in cam because he can provide like this. Harper, brilliant ball over the top and Burke ran onto it. But a great save from Walton. What a goal that would have been. Team goal from Pope as he whipped in from the corner and Gregerson heads it home. Okay, don't matter that we didn't score from the shot because Gregerson, the centre-back who's been great at the moment, our big Norwegian Scandinavian player, has just pounced on that and put his first header, I think, in the back of the net. He hasn't scored many and he's gone for literally every header, so it's about time he scored. We are 1-0 up in a game that we should and must be winning. Feels good. Just need to make sure that we get the results in the rest of the games now as Pope, travelling forward, gives it to Raheem Harper, across the middle now to Burke. He's got to try and find a little bit of a gap here. And can we double the advantage? It's great skill from Burke, and it was tripped when he shot there. Not enough for a penalty, I understand, but still, he isn't that bad at shooting, trust me. Not as bad as Jeffcott's shot was against Sheffield, where we should have got the win from. Brandon Pope in the middle, though. We could still make it 2 because Barnsley can't get out of their own half. It's Burke again with the back heel into Raheem Harper. And it's another great save from the keeper. He's up for this one. I mean, it was a bit of a poor shot as well, as it's going to be whipped in towards Gregerson again, who wins it and almost had to brace the centre-back from another header. Very unlucky. Might get here as well with the ball through the middle. Onto Burke. It's now into Harper as well. Need to try and find a little bit of a gap. It's onto Burke again. He's not missing that. He is. He's hitting the post. How are we not 2-0 up already? And that's going to be given as a handball. Boys, come on. We're taking the mick. Can't believe it's a header that separates these teams as well with a goal. We have had so many shots. And, of course, only 1 goal with Serescu on the ball. I would like you to score again, mate. You haven't done a bit in a while. And you've given the ball away there in the middle to Schmidt now, the lone striker. He's kind of run himself into a bit of danger as Mark Gay is going to chest that down to Dayan. He's on a run. He's on a run. He's got his head down. He's going to keep on going, try and get round the 5 at the back. He has got so much pace. It's unreal. As I don't know why he tried to pass it in the middle, but Decker Dover Reed has managed, and it's hit the other post onto Burke, and Apo Halm in the way of the second shot. I don't have a clue. We've hit both posts. We've had to score a header as Gregerson's almost under that again. Could have had a hat-trick if he would have won all his headers correctly, as it's back in the middle as well. No goal on the second time, but that's going to be half-time. Hit both posts. We've had so many shots. Walton's been fantastic, but it is Gregerson header that separates the teams at half-time. Oh, I didn't check the result. Okay, so it won't be playing on my mind, which, of course, is Sheffield United and Derby County. So we've just got to win our game here, and we should be all fine. It would be hilarious as well if Sheffield United do lose the winning position or the advantage that they have at the moment. That would be fantastic. As Brandon Pope has a ball here. He's kind of through on goal. Going to try and shoot on the angle. Oh, and it almost nutmegged the keeper. Didn't expect that. Started off the second half how we ended the first one. Absolutely dominant. And Aylin! Oh, and it's another header from a corner. Defenders are enjoying their goals. Luke Aylin, the captain, who runs out of contract in 1 month, and may have earned himself another one. You know, it's been great for us. Of course, he's aging. That's the reason I'm thinking about maybe cutting it short. But what a header that is. Runs towards the front post with his ponytail and bang. Straight past Walton at his front post. 2 corners, 2 goals from headers. Can't believe that. It's just so many shots and it's 2 headers that separate us. I'd like it to be more than 2 headers. This is a game which would have turned us form around if we had more than 1 game left. As Serescu doesn't win that race. Barnsley just not done anything in this game, if I'm honest here. What a ball. They've got no drop back defender. I really thought a defender had dropped back there as Dal makes it 3. It's a bit easy here at Oakwell. The fans are going very sour for Barnsley at Oakwell, but it's just not good enough for them. And it is a good chance for us to pick up 3 points. Thank you, Barnsley, helping towards our promotion surge, as of course we have to rely on other results though. Just pass it past Walton, who's done fantastic in this game, but finally, a goal with someone's feet. Look at him. Look at them. They don't have a clue where they're going. They haven't had a shot, I don't think, in this game, really. As don't make me say that and they haven't had a shot. Schmidt gets tackled by Mark Gay. I'm surprised that's not a free kick. Maybe the referee's been against them in this game, but it's about time we had the luck with the refs. As it's on to Oliver Burke here. Decadova running in behind. It's across towards the back post to rescue. Got to score. Kieran Dowell. Sidestep. Oh, he hasn't sidestepped. We've got a man there. Dejan Sorescu just missed that header. On the run, 20 minutes to go. Can we extend the lead? I mean, we don't really have a chance of increasing the goal difference or decreasing it between us and Sheffield, but the way this is going at Oakwell, it really could happen. He's scored 2 in 2 now as Oliver Burke, and yet again, another header. You love to see it. Dejan Sorescu's got a dangerous whip on him, as the defender should be winning that header. Walton doesn't come to claim it, and it's headed towards the ground. Bounces beneath his arm to make it 4. It looks like job done and dusted. Absolutely done and dusted. You know it is when Patterson's on the field. As I've got the ball into Brandon Pope here. Can he try and take a shot? I mean, I'll pass it to Dowell. He can hit one. And it's saved by the keeper. But 4 goals away from home mid-season. This would be absolutely fantastic from me. But still, it's come at a bad time. Well, it's come at a good time when we're on the chase. But a bad time when we are, of course, behind another team, trying to rely on them. I still don't know what the result at their place is. Poor ball from Barnsley, who have had no shots, I don't think, at all. And it's a 4-0 win away from home. Boos ring around, of course you expect that. I don't know if they're near the relegation zone or not. I think they're safe. As is it going to show us the old result? Yes, 0 shots, 14 from us. And what is the result elsewhere? Is it going to show us right here? It didn't let me click down, but we are going to see by the league table. And what's it going to be? What's it going to be? It is not played. I just thought they'd lost and got my hopes up. They have not played. If we end on 98 points and come 3rd, I'm going to be fuming. As yet, they've played now and they've won. They've won against Derby County. So Coventry, the team I manage on Football Manager, please, please, please do us a favour. Do me a favour. Just do me a favour, as Roy Keane would say. As, yep, Burnley have hit 103, but they could be on for 106 points. Burnley, managed by Sean Dyche. I can't believe that. I mean, Chris Wilder's in 2nd. It looks like the Brexit teams are at top, because we are a bit as well, of course. Grimsby Town, lower league, hoofball. I mean, we play with lower possession. It's all the teams that play with low possession who are at top. Proves counter-attacking football's coming in the future. As yet, it's the rivalry. It's the derby to end the season off. Please don't say we play late than the other teams. Don't make us be in the playoffs already. It should be a 3 PM kickoff, shouldn't it? As, yes, I think it is going to be. They do not play. So we're all playing at the same time, hoping for the same thing, and that is to get to the Premier League. Fulham, of course, can't catch us. It's either 3rd or 2nd for us, and we want 2nd. I want to be cheering at home as Hull City are 20th. Can they get relegated out of this? Imagine if we relegate Hull and get promoted ourselves. That would be cheeky. As, no, they can't get relegated. Damn it, I would have hoped to relegate the Tigers there. Sorry, Hull fans, as we are, of course, going to play the same team that just got a 4-0 win. Jeff is on the bench still with Schubert in the goal. Aylin, Gehi now 76 rated. Gregerson and Doig. Harper, Dowell and Pope. Sorescu, Burke and Decadova-Reid are the 11 men who want to take Grimsby Town to the Premier League. I'm recording this video 10 o'clock on a Saturday. I want to be screaming at the top of my lungs after this game if we can get promoted to the Premier League. It all relies on Hull City doing bad though. Or of course, them 11 players there doing good. It works both ways. As come on, how do the Tigers look? They've got Pillett in net, Josh Emmanuel, Rees-Burke, Arthur and Fleming. Sport at the back with Bond, Samuelson and Doherty, with Wilkes on one wing. I'm guessing Milankovic on the other, yes. And Kyle Scott up front. Easy. Let's get it done. We beat these in the finals of the playoffs, and this time we want to beat them to avoid the playoffs. How the tables have turned. And of course, this time around they are fighting at the bottom of the table. We're fighting at the top. As Doig has a ball out here. We've got to run on. Early goal, please. Josh Doig gets it 3 minutes in. We're doing our job. We just need to rely on them too. As it says at the moment, we'll be going up. The commentator, you can't hear it. That's just got me a bit hyper because, of course, Sheffield United probably won't be winning 3 minutes in. Pressure is now back on them. Yes, love it. Josh Doig, our best player. And I'm sorry to say, if we get no promotion this season, not only will I be mental, but I think he'll definitely leave the club. A lot of players will leave this club. We've got a Prem team as Bobby Reid on another run as well here. Uses Burke, uses Sorescu around the corner. We're eager for two. And Samuelson on to Scott. It's blocked in the middle. Gregerson, no, it's not handball. As it's a free kick here for Scott, the striker. What we don't need is Hull City replying. We need just a clean sweep in the remaining game right here, as it's a good one, but Schubert straight away just grasps that in the air, rolls it straight out as well, counter-attack them. The flooded forward at Hull City, they wanted goals back, as Sorescu has the ball here. We've got a run in the middle, I think it's Kieran Dahl whipped in straight away, big volley! And it's an unconventional but great stop from Pellet in the goal. Can it be another headed goal from a corner? Gregerson off the bar! He could have had 2 headers in 2 games. He's still got the ball, has Gregerson, as he's tackled. And Harper with a header down to Kieran Dahl now. Going to try and run down this wing. Where's Dayan? Is Dayan in the middle? Where is Dayan? I don't have a clue. Is he up front? I don't have a clue. As we've got the ball now out to Harper. Decadova-Reid on the overlap. Decadova-Reid. His run was a bit off. He should have got to that first by miles and just maybe chipped the keeper. But he didn't get to it till late. As we are turned here from Malik Wilkes, an ex-Grimsby Town player himself, who was on loan at the Mariners for about half a year in our worst rut in a while. Of course, our worst rut right now is going on in real life. And Bonds, Hull City keeping a bit of the ball here. Malik Wilkes on the wing again. We've got to make sure he doesn't turn us, and Doig deals with it momentarily, as we've still got to get that ball back. He's passed it in the middle to Josh Emmanuel, the right back flooding forward. We have to be very careful with the tackle there, as it did not connect, and Raheem Harper to get us away. We've got 2-on-2 here. It's a good attack. No, one's dropped back, but Burke with a good touch to get around Reece Burke, and our Burke doesn't win it. Schubert with a ball as well at the back. Passes it out to Gregerson through the middle. Oh, it's a poor ball from you, Greg, as it's only 1-0 from that early goal. I mean, should probably be more than 1-0 up at the moment. Goal difference may be closer than we actually think, so a lot of goals here could have done as well. Samuelson with the ball back as we've slid in to try and block the angle. Doherty, and there we go. Final whistle. Not final whistle, half time. I wish it were the final whistle, as I need to pay attention to the results it shows. Coventry, where are you? Why ain't it let me scroll down? Oh no. Sheffield United are 2-0 up. It looks very bad. Looks very bad. Unless Coventry City can pull off a madness and score 2 goals, we're probably going to be in the playoffs. Can only do our job. That is extremely heartbreaking. At least we can try and score more ourselves. We have to get to the Premier League, though. We can't be in this division for any longer. It would ruin me and ruin this team, being pulled apart by the Premier League boys who want to sign him, as Doherty blasts that over. And Kyle Scott, 1-on-1 with Gregerson here. Gregerson should be winning that, and slightly does. I mean, Scott still had a chance. Sorescu in the middle now. We're going to try and get goal difference back. I think we're miles off still, but if they're passing it to us, we've got a chance. Decadova-Reid through the middle. What is his touch today? He's been shocking. As the ball is on Harper's feet now. Around to Doig again. Josh Doig with a chance. Sweaty it across. Burke scores. Let's skip it. We need more goals. 2-0. I mean, they're 2-0 up. The goal difference won't change. We need more goals. Boys, full press. Gegenpress it. Gegenpress it. As we need more goals. You can see the gap that we've left in the midfield by pushing the midfield forward. But we can recover. We've got time before the playoffs. So why not just go full out for this game? As we can't be doing that, Sorescu. We can't. Thrown out to Decadova-Reid as well here. Look at the men we've got running forward. Pope. Be onside. Is he? He is. Harper is onside. Harper running through on goal. Tries to Sweaty, and oh my day. How have they got that many defenders back? I don't understand. We've still got the ball though. Burke with it. Burke try and shoot. It's blocked again. We've got to run on the overlap. Sorescu across the middle, and someone stick a foot out. It seems like it's going to be an unbeaten episode, but unbeaten in the wrong way. We needed to beat Sheffield United, as here is Harper. Decadova-Reid, please take a good touch. It's still a bit shocking. He puts it onto Burke though. Burke, just shoot. There we go. There's another. We have 1 minute added onto time. Can we try and push? We can't. And I don't think that's promotion. I don't think that's promotion at all. It's going to have to be the playoffs. Oh dear. Preston actually beat Burnley on the last day as well, so if we would have kept up with Burnley, we could have won the league on the last day. If we would have hit form, if Middlesbrough and Rotherham and Brentford wouldn't have dropped points there, it would have been good. As it's the playoffs, Birmingham City in the playoffs. Damn you, early bit of crap form. How close was it in the end? It's Fulham and Preston in the other one. Preston just got that good result against top of the league as well. We are not guaranteed to win it. 98 points. The goal difference was 10. I thought it was closer than that. Sheffield United, on the whole grand scheme of things, though, do deserve to go up. 4 defeats in a season is great out of 46 games as well. As we sit on the same amount of points but do not get promoted. And we play a team that, I mean, got 25 less points than us. If we get knocked out by Birmingham, I'm going to flip this table. This series will be extended. We haven't done what the board wants us to do and get automatics. And we will be on to the playoffs where we face Birmingham and I'm guessing Fulham in the final. But of course, it's not guaranteed to get into that promised land. I mean, we've got to win silverware when we're on his way. We can't come second. We'd either have to win the league or the playoffs. That's the way it goes from now on. As I will see you guys in the biggest episode of this career mode so far, which is next time. Unfortunately, this is the end. Like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on as well. Every episode's getting exciting right now towards the end of this season. And I will see you all in the next one. Of course I will. Playoff, semis, and hopefully a final. Peace.